Hey, come on! You're so late!
My bad. What's going on? Mr. Suzuki, Keiichi is officially dating Yui, but he's been getting a bit too friendly with someone from our client company. Look at this. They were practically glued to each other in public. Did my daughter do something wrong? Hey, I've got a question about this document. Oh, sorry, that's my mistake. I'll send you the corrected version right away. My name is Keiichi Sato. The guy I'm talking to is my colleague, Murakami. We're both recruitment coordinators. Be careful, you can be pretty careless sometimes. Haha, my bad.
Keiichi, do you have a minute?
Oh, sure.
Great. Let's step over here for a bit. Actually, I need to discuss staffing for next week's Uki Uki site.
Oh, about that. We've already secured a replacement. Everyone knows Keiichi is dating Yui, the CEO's daughter. But is it really okay to have such upbeat chats at work while we're on the clock? I always thought Murakami and I got along well as colleagues, but I never imagined something like this would happen. A few days later.
Hey, come on, you're so late.
My bad. What's that? Keiichi, he's dating Yui and isn't she with the company we work with? The next day. Why did you call me out so suddenly? You've been doing things that aren't good for our company, haven't you? Just be honest with me. Huh? Things that aren't good for the company? I have no idea what you're talking about. I want you to be upfront with me as a colleague. What is he talking about? That's too bad. If you had just been honest, I might have been able to back you up.
Excuse me?
What's going on all of a sudden? Yui and Mr. Suzuki? Mr. Suzuki, Keiichi is officially dating Yui, but he's been getting a bit too friendly with someone from our client company. What could that woman from our client company possibly be thinking? Look at this. They were practically glued to each other in public. I think Miss Akari from our client company was being pretty reckless too. Did my daughter do something wrong? Daughter? No, I'm not talking about your daughter. This is about Keiichi and Miss Akari. I always thought they were a little too close, but I never imagined the two of them had such a strong connection. Honestly, I figured this might happen one day. Murakami, maybe you should stop there. Huh? Like I've been asking, did my daughter do something wrong? Wait, your daughter? You mean Yui, right? But then, wait, what? Akari is also my daughter. This idea that I have feelings for Akari is just a misunderstanding. Like Mr. Suzuki just said, Akari is Yui's younger sister. No. Saying she's a sister is just an excuse from a man who's caught in a lie. Mr. Suzuki, please calm down. I'm talking about Keiichi, not bad-mouthing Yui.
You're the one who needs to calm down. Akari is my genuine real sister. Would showing you a photo help you understand? Could you show him, Dad?
It was taken last year, around the end of the year. Wait, so you're saying Mr. Suzuki has two daughters? So one is Yui and the other is Akari from the client company? Exactly. But wait, I'm sure their names are different. Akari's last name isn't Suzuki.
My younger sister got married last month, so her last name changed.
Oh, so they really are sisters?
There's no need to lie about it. Even so, I did tell Keiichi to be careful about how close he gets to her.
Akari sees me as her real big brother. Ah, but even if she's Yui's sister, the fact remains that they were too close. Anyone who sees them might misunderstand, don't you think? But yesterday was a day off, and it was completely private. I can't interfere with private matters. More importantly, earlier you said you were worried that Akari and Keiichi might end up in that kind of relationship. No, that's not it. I just thought they seemed to get along really well. And you see, Even if she's a client and Yui's sister having dinner alone like that. Right? Yui, you wouldn't feel great about that, right? Murakami, yesterday, Yui joined us. The three of us had dinner together. Huh? So it's not like I went out to dinner alone with Akari. Is that so? I think you spoke up because you were thinking about our company. Yeah, exactly. That's right.
I think it shows you care about the company first and foremost, and your efforts are appreciated.
I see. Well then, I'll excuse myself.
But that's exactly why you need to stop rushing ahead on your own based on misunderstandings.
Murakami, you can be pretty rigid, both in good ways and bad. Like this time, reporting to Mr. Suzuki without even confirming the facts first. Or exaggerating as if Akari and I had some kind of improper relationship. That kind of thing can disrupt your everyday work too, you know? What? You're making such a big deal out of one mistake.
It's because we know how hard you're working that we want you to be a bit more flexible in your thinking.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job, though. Focusing on efficiency is fine, but assigning new hires to open sites? Only to get complaints from those sites about being overwhelmed with rookies? Or failing to match job seekers with the sites they're actually looking for?
Or having them quit quickly, or not show up at all. It's an issue.
I see. Think carefully about this misunderstanding and reflect on your actions so far. We want you to propose solutions that are considerate of both the job seekers and companies looking for help. I understand. I'll work on it.
Cheer up, Murakami.
Oh, it's you, Ito.
I kind of overheard your conversation, but you're not wrong. Let's keep doing our best your way, okay? The things you've taught me have been super helpful.
Really? Yeah, you're right. Not everything I did was a mistake. I'll do my best with what I can do. I thought peaceful days had returned, but...
The satisfaction level among our registered staff is really high. Keiichi, you're amazing.
Not at all. It's thanks to everyone working so hard.
Finding the right placement for our registered staff is a talent in itself, you know?
I just happened to enjoy talking, so I focused on listening to people and helped bring out their underlying needs.
You two really get along well, don't you?
Hey there, Ito.
Rather than getting along, I was just stating the facts, you know. Is that so? But everyone knows you two are dating, so... When you're chatting in front of others, don't you think you should be a bit more mindful?
Huh?
What exactly are you trying to say? Oh, nothing. I just think it's nice to have a couple in the company. Because, you know, if something happens, they can support each other, right? Like I said earlier, I'm just expressing what I honestly think. It has nothing to do with Keiichi or anything like that, so please don't misunderstand. It's fine, I understand what you're trying to say.
Yui, we've got a problem.
Why are you so flustered? What's going on?
It's about the dispatch request from Doki Doki Corporation. They asked for 5 people today.
Doki Doki Corporation, and?
Some people can't be reached, and others have requested the day off.
So how many can actually go to the site?
Only one person for sure.
What? By the way, what time is the work supposed to start?
Let me see. Hold on, I'll check.
The dispatch to Doki Doki Corporation was supposed to be handled by Murakami and Ito, wasn't it? Is it 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock?
It was supposed to be earlier this time. 10 o'clock, I think. 10 o'clock? That's less than an hour away. This is bad. But even if we look for replacements now, there's no time.
Yui, calm down. Let's sort out the situation first. Ito, check the list of registered staff you reached out to. I'll go through the list on my end and see if there's anyone we can ask.
Okay.
And what about Murakami?
He's out right now. He said he was going to meet with some registered staff before his shift.
Got it. Let's start looking for people who can go to the site immediately.
Oh no. What should I do? Are they going to say this is my fault?
Ito,
Please contact the 4 people who were scheduled to go to the site today.
Okay. Will this really be okay? There's not much time and gathering 4 people seems impossible.
Leave it to me.
What's that?
It's a detailed set of notes I took when talking with the registered staff. From casual daily conversations to complaints about work or tasks they enjoyed. By checking this, I think we can narrow down who might be available today. I also have a few people I've built good relationships with, so I'll reach out to them too.
You're incredible. That's right. I can't just sit here and do nothing either. Once you pick out a list of people who might be able to go, I'll contact them from my side too.
Got it. I appreciate it. And so, we started reaching out following the list I had prepared. 30 minutes later. I just got a call from the site. They said all 5 people have arrived. But we probably worried them with this situation, so we'll need to properly apologize.
Yeah, you're right. They're one of our important clients, so it's good we didn't lose their trust.
You're amazing, Keiichi. Huh? Not really. I've noticed this for a while, but all the staff you manage seem so happy. I also heard there are very few complaints.
Not only that, but even from the company side, complaints are almost non-existent. Is that because of the list you have?
Yes, I believe even casual conversations can hold hints for work. Well, it's mostly just because I enjoy chatting.
You don't need to be so modest. Thanks for everything you did today, Keiichi.
You need to share your skills with me sometime. I'll treat you to a drink for it. Haha.
Alright, Ito. Let's make sure something like this doesn't happen again next time. It wasn't my fault. Huh? Honestly, it's the ones who ghosted or canceled last minute that are responsible, isn't it? I never imagined 4 out of 5 wouldn't go. You need to hire more reliable people.
The decision to hire someone or assign them to a workplace was made by Murakami and you, wasn't it?
That's true, but during the interviews, everyone seemed pretty reliable. I never thought something like this would happen. If you don't change that blame-shifting mindset now, you're the one who'll face trouble later. Isn't it because Keiichi gathers all the best people? Enough! Keiichi has been diligently supporting and communicating with his staff every day. He keeps meticulous notes to ensure he remembers everything and applied them today. Talking like that is completely out of line. Why am I the only one getting scolded?
Keiichi, I heard what happened. I'm sorry.
Murakami, I had no idea it had gotten this bad.
Like I mentioned before, you need to listen more to the companies and registered staff and make an effort to really support them. But
I'm glad everything worked out smoothly. Thank you so much, Keiichi. They're one of our most important clients.
It was nothing. I just did what I could.
And Murakami and Ito, I want you to take this incident to heart and make sure something like this doesn't happen again in the future. Yes, sir.
But most of the staffing decisions this time were made by Murakami. I did suggest asking other people, but
Ito, what are you talking about?
I trusted Murakami because he's my senior, and I thought it'd be fine. So from now on, I'd like to learn more by working under Keiichi.
Enough of this nonsense.
Huh?
What happened this time is unfortunate, but the point is to use it as a learning experience. If you can't take responsibility for your actions, you won't be able to move forward.
But
Didn't you and Murakami decide together? Blaming it all on him isn't fair.
No, that's not what I meant.
Ito, anyone listening to what you just said would think you're saying it's all Murakami's fault, and you had nothing to do with it.
That's not... it seems you're not willing to change your mindset. If that's the case, no matter who you learn from, you'll just repeat the same mistakes, won't you? What?
No, it's true we caused trouble this time, and as his senior, the responsibility lies with me. I sincerely apologize for everything that happened, and thank you for your help.
When times get tough, we should help each other out, right? There have been plenty of times when Murakami helped me out, and he has his own strengths too. That's why I think it'd be a waste to overlook them. You might not like me much, but I'd appreciate it if you'd at least listen to my advice, okay?
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Well, you know, I'm not a fan of this gloomy mood. Everyone, let's wrap it up. To celebrate Keiichi, our hero of the day, how about we all go out for a drink tonight?
You're footing the bill, Dad, right?
Of course. All right, everyone, let's keep up the good work for the rest of the day.
Got it!
Yes, sir. Ito had tried to cozy up to Murakami to make her work easier, but things didn't go her way.
I can't believe I got into hot water with a client and ended up getting fired for misconduct before I even quit. Another rejection email? How did it come to this?
Murakami, on the other hand, hasn't been able to change his ways overnight and seems to be struggling a bit. But despite everything, he looks like he's enjoying himself.
Ugh, another call? No, I can't give up. I need to be more like Keiichi.
And as for me,
We're finally getting married next month.
I'll make you happy, Yui.
Really?
I swear I'll keep you happy. Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.